Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Popeye the Slayer Man, a horror movie where I guess they take another old IP and make it into a horror movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. What the F are you doing? I mean, this just is dumb. This is the dumbest one yet. You know, just when I think they can't get any dumber, this one is really, really dumb. So, it's Popeye as the Slayer Man, the Sailor Man, who just kills people. And to explain why he looks the way he does, they contaminate. What happened was the spinach gets contaminated at a cannery, and I guess he eats it and becomes a horrible monster that murders people. And this story centers around a documentary film crew that for some reason is going to the old cannery to make the documentary, and of course Popeye ends up killing them all. Because that's exactly what we want to see. I assume that's a reference to olive oil, maybe. I don't know. This is dumb. This is just plain F dumb. It's not scary. Number one, it's not scary. It's stupid. Look at him. Are you scared of this? This is like, what? And you kind of can't have it both ways, right? You can't do a horror movie set in a world where no one knows who Popeye the Sailor is and say, well, we're going to take the IP of Popeye the Sailor because it's in the public domain and everybody knows it. It's either one or the other. Does everybody know Popeye the Sailor? Then what are you doing a movie like this for? You literally could have done, I don't know, any other kind of movie with Popeye the Sailor and maybe it would have been interesting, fun. If you're trying to get the audience from Popeye the Sailor, whatever. I mean, I guess you could say there's an audience from the movie that Robin Williams did. They're not going to like this. This is the exact opposite of what they want. They don't want to see Popeye murdering people. It's not even funny. Like, if you made it so ridiculous it was funny, I mean, it's almost there. It needs more ridiculous things for that to happen. Although it's pretty dumb. It's not scary. It's definitely not scary. It's just dumb, in my view. It's just my opinion. That this is very, 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 very dumb. So, it's just a monster movie. First act, the documentary film crew goes to the old cannery, see if they could make a documentary about the strange urban legend of Popeye the Sailor Man, although they call it Popeye the Slayer Man. Second act, he's real, he starts murdering people. Third act, they somehow turn the tables and either kill Popeye or get away from him, or he falls into a vat of spinach and they think he's dead, but he'll be back in the next movie if this does any business, which I sincerely doubt it will. So, who is this movie for? Is it for people who are 120 who remember Popeye the Sailor Man and want to see him get revenge? Is it for people who like horror movies? No. I would think most people who like horror movies like actual horror. Like something that is somewhat scary. This to me isn't the least bit scary. It's just painfully ridiculous. I'm giving it a downvote. That's how much I dislike it. I hate when they take old IPs like this and turn it into something evil. It doesn't make any sense. And then, of course, they work in the line, I am what I am. Because one of the characters says, you're a monster. And he says, sort of sadly, I am what I am. What? Oh, wow, clever. You used the line in a different context. Who the hell's going to remember that line? The World War II vet that's still alive? I'm sure he'd be completely offended by something like this. I'm completely offended by it. I liked Popeye. I used to watch the old cartoons when I was a kid. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this at all. Make Popeye a hero. Don't do this. It's gross. It's stupid. This is exactly what they did to the Banana Splits. It's what they did to Winnie the Pooh. It's what they're doing to Steamboat Willie. None of these movies, in my view, are worth doing. I hope you lose all your money, people who made the movie. I hope you lose all the money. I hope you make no money. I hope literally the theaters are just empty where this plays or streams or whatever. Because I want no one to make any money off of this. Let me read the write-up. A curious group of friends sneak into an abandoned spinach canning factory to film a documentary on the legend of the Sailor Man who is said to haunt the factory and local docks. And I'm sure the rest of the movie takes place in that location, because I can't imagine they spent a lot of money on this. No, thank you. No. Bad Hollywood, Joan. I know. Next, they'll make a horror movie starring you and me, where we kill people. That's terrible. That would be terrible. Look how cute you are. We wouldn't want that. Yeah, they would make Joan like a Cujo, and I would be, I don't know, some big fat guy who kills people, I guess. Just stop doing this. It's a waste of celluloid. If you shot any of this on actual film, which I doubt. I just, no. And that's it for me, Tony D. and Little Joan. Thanks to all who came out to the Northfield Flea Market today from 8 to 2. Next up for me, let's see. Oh, next week, I'll be at the Triple Oaks event. And that's going to be all weekend long. That's going to be a big one. It's going to be Black Friday and beyond. Black Friday weekend. So I'm either going to make great bank or the weather will kill it. I don't know. Don't forget the live stream tomorrow at 7 o'clock where we do it live. And I complain about even more movies. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.